Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about some new manga releases that are coming out in 2024 that I'm looking forward to. Now I'm going to be listing the release dates that are currently available for all these manga, but I guarantee that these release dates will not stay as they are for very long, at least for some of them. Also, this list is not exhaustive. I guarantee I'm going to forget some things. And also, this list is only things that I'm looking forward to. So I'm not going to list every single exciting new manga release that's coming out. Just ones that I think I'm going to pick up. So first off, on January 16th, there are two new releases coming out. The first one is called Tokyo These Days. It's a new release by Taiyo Matsumoto. I believe it's about a manga editor who has retired and is trying to reevaluate his relationship with manga. This will be 3 volumes completed, and it's being released by Viz Media in hardcover editions, I believe. Also on January 16th is King in Limbo, which I don't know a lot about. I know it's a josei, and I think it has some sci-fi mystery elements, and also there's some kind of pandemic storyline going on. This is an omnibus release from Seven Seas, and I believe it's finished in 6 volumes in Japan, so 3 omnibuses in English, I believe. Actually, there's one more January 16th release, and that is Steel of the Celestial Shadows. This is a supernatural historical manga focusing on a samurai who meets a mysterious woman. That's not much to go off of, but I do like the cover, and I'll give it a try with the first volume as well. All 3 of these series are ones I will probably include in my next Try a Volume video in January. Next up, on January 23rd, we have God Bless the Mistaken, Volume 1. This is a sci-fi slice-of-life manga about a world that experiences weird glitches in reality, kind of like Glitch, which I read recently. But this is by the same author as Bloom Into You. I don't think it has anything to do with any of the themes that are in Bloom Into You. It's not a Yuri manga, to my knowledge. And it will be complete in 4 volumes, so I'm looking forward to trying out that one. Next, on February 6th, we have The Tree of Death. This is a release by Seven Seas. I read the synopsis, but all I really got is it's about a guy who recently became immortal, and it's like this horror action series. Honestly, this is a cover buy. I didn't hear anyone talk about it when it was released, but I like the cover, so I will give it a try. Next is They Were 11. Currently, it is scheduled to release on February 20th, which is my birthday. But Denpa is not going to keep that release date, I'm sure. So whenever Denpa gets around to publishing this volume, I will pick it up. It's by Moto Hagio. I believe it's a sci-fi manga about a group of people, but one of them is an imposter. So that sounds good. It's also a one-shot, I believe. Next, on February 27th, is a new Kazuo Ume's work. This one is called My Name is Shingo. I really like the cover of this one, but that's really all I know. I know it's a horror manga, but I don't really need to look up the synopsis because I don't really need the synopsis to pick up a horror manga, especially not one from an author that I've already read from before. Next, on March 5th is one that many people are looking forward to. This is Medalist. This is a professional figure skating manga. I've heard very good things about this, and obviously I love my sports manga, so I'm going to give this one a try. It's not a team-based sports manga, so we'll see if I like it as much as some of my favorites, but I will be picking up the first volume for sure. Next, on March 12th is Cannibal Volume 1. This is another horror manga. This one's about cannibalism. So the first volume releases in paperback in March, but I did go ahead and support the Kickstarter. I decided to get the hardcover box set, so I will probably pick up the first volume and give it a try, but I do have the entire series that will be sent to me whenever they finish printing it. Right now, I think they said that they are estimating it will be sent out to people in October of 2024. Either way, I'm getting this manga and I'm looking forward to it. Next, on April 9th is a new one called Sketchy. This is a manga about a woman who is in her 20s, and it's basically a coming-of-age skateboarding manga, which sounds really good. The weird thing about this release is for some reason, Kodansha is advertising this as a josei manga, but all the research I've done says that this was released in a seinen magazine, so I don't know why they're advertising it as a josei. Is it just because the main character is a woman? I don't know. To my knowledge, it's not a josei manga. But either way, I will still be giving the first volume a try. This will be 6 volumes when it is completed. Next, on April 23rd is the first omnibus of Drifters. This is a re-release from Dark Horse. It's also by the same author as Hellsing, and this one is a historical action manga with some fantasy elements similar to Hellsing. And I had so much fun with Hellsing that I want to give this a try. I know that this one is not finished yet, and I believe it's been on hiatus for a long time, or is still on a hiatus, I'm not sure. But I did always want to pick up the singles, but then they went out of print, so I never did. But now we have this new re-release, so I will be giving that one a try as well. Next, we have one that is currently slated to release on May 7th. This is called Search and Destroy, and it seems to be a dystopian reimagining of Osamu Tezuka's Dororo, and it will be complete in 3 volumes. I have not yet read Dororo. It's on my list, but I have been enjoying Osamu Tezuka works, and I really like dystopian manga, so this sounds like something I need to pick up. Next, on June 18th is Fool Night. I don't know a lot about this, but I think it's a manga about people who turn into plants. And it's post-apocalyptic. So all that sounds really good to me. I have heard very good things about this manga, and I really like the covers, so I definitely want to pick this one up. And then another Fantagraphics release I don't have an official release date for. Right now it just says fall 2024, but this is called Wandering Cat's Cage. This is by Akane Torikai, who is the author of Sensei's Pious Lie, and it seems to be one of those dystopian manga where the male population has died out or they are rare for some reason. And that's about all I know about that one, but it is by, again, Akane Torikai, and I said when I read her previous manga that I will read pretty much anything else that she releases, so I'm going to give this one a try. So those are all the ones I have on my list of new series that are coming out. Next, I just want to mention some completing series that I'm excited to finally be able to finish reading. The first one is one I've been waiting for a long time, and that is Golden Kamuy. The final volume 31 comes out on January 16th, so I am planning on reading that one in January. I'll probably start the series over and read the entire thing in January, so looking forward to that for sure. Then on February 20th, we have the final volume 23 of Children of the Whales. This is one I started reading, I believe, in 2018, and I read the 5 volumes that were out, and I said, okay, I'm going to wait until the series is completed. Now, 5 years later, or 6 years later almost, the last volume is finally coming out, so now I can finally read the entire thing that has been on my shelves for a long time. Next, on March 19th is the final volume of Alice in Borderland. This one, again, I read the first volume in one of my try-a-volume videos a year or 2 ago, and I really enjoyed it, but this is so suspenseful and action-packed that I did not want to read it as the volumes were coming out. So the final volume will come out in March, and I'm planning on reading the entire series then. Next, on June 18th is the 8th and final volume of Shonen Note. This is a coming-of-age music manga that, again, I read the first volume of, enjoyed it, and now I'm looking forward to it completing so I can read the entire thing. And then finally, I don't have an official release date for this one, but if I'm doing my math correctly, I believe the final volume of Blood on the Tracks should come out next year. We have a release date for volume 16, but not yet volume 17, but I can't imagine they will delay releasing that one too long, so definitely looking forward to the conclusion of Blood on the Tracks. So yeah, those are all the manga I wanted to talk about in this video. I can guarantee you I'm probably forgetting some things. If you have any manga that you're personally looking forward to in the new year, please leave those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!